of human perspective.
Welcome to Unbiased and On the Fence. I'm Shane. Thank you guys so much for joining. Well, a lot of you experienced a Mandela effect in a live stream a while back in January of 2020 when I was doing this video where I was basically bringing up this map that had been Mandela affected and pointing out how I had put words on the landmass, but there was new landmass that did not have words on it, as if these islands just popped up out of nowhere, but they weren't there at the time I created the art. So if you don't know about the original video, I'll leave it down below so you can check it out, because it's super interesting, and it's actually one of the things that I use as proof that this is just one reality that's been changed, because if I had moved into another reality, then I would expect my map to match with whatever that map is. But now we have a discrepancy between the map I used as a guide and the actual letters that I put on top of the landmass. So I was doing a live stream, this one here. It was in, let's see, let's pull this up so you guys can see. It was, my eyesight, January 15th, 2020. There was a live stream, and if we look over here, here's some of the people that were in the chat to experience this live. We have, there's Sarah, Jody, Sarah, Kimberly, Kate, Candace was in there, looks like Jason was in there, and Joyce, Janice, Anton, there's a few people here. So you can look here. Oh, there's Mike. Mike was in there. My Skies 5D. So all of these people were here live as I was going over this map live to see, if anything would change. Well, as you see, it did undergo a change, and I included it in my presentation that I did. Let's see when this was. In this video, August 11th of 2020. So about 8 months later. And by that time, it had changed. So I just pulled it up again to see if anything's changed again. And sure enough, something weird happened. And so some people were there in the for the original live stream, and then some people caught the fact that I had covered it in my IMEC presentation. I'll leave that link below as well. And I want to show you here that I have the time paused. So what happened here is during my presentation, I recorded the first video to show, which is this one, to show what had changed between the time of this video and my presentation. So I have them both paused at the same time because I want to show you what's actually happened here. So this is the original one. You see it's paused at 24 minutes, 14 seconds. You can see my original mouse pointer there. And then if I go over to my IMEC presentation, you can see my mouse pointers there. You can see the video underlying it is at 24:14. So they're the same. So at the time that I did this video, it's no longer the same when I play it. Okay, so the time when I created this video for my presentation, the audio and the video were perfectly aligned. And I'm going to show you this. Just watch along, and you can see as I point to the islands how the timing of the audio matches what we're watching on the screen. So we're going to start it here, and keep in mind that we're starting it at 24:14 because we're going to start this one at 24:14 at this exact spot. So let's start this video. Whoops. Gotta get the sound going there. I did this video, but it appears words lined up. So all of these islands were new at the time I did this video, but it appears that these two islands weren't even there at the time. Let's take a listen. And I'm really using this video to document. So in the future, if I say, if I'm talking about land there and it's not matching what I'm saying, then I know, because you can see there's an island here, 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 a bunch over here. It's at 5, 6 islands there. Little piece of land that jets out here and a couple islands here. The more I can point out in this, the more later on, because it appears to be constantly changing. Indeed it does, and as you see right there, okay, now I gotta pause it again. Now this is starting to get a little bit like I'm looking in a couple of mirrors in the bathroom, right? So the first video I pointed out, you could see there I was clearly pointing at this landmass saying it jets out right here and talking about these two islands, but I don't see these two islands up here at the time of the very first video. So this video was pointing out that fact that these two islands had appeared. So let's go back to the original one because I want to show you how this one has changed. Watch how, even though I was playing the same exact video in my presentation, look how the audio and video is no longer aligned. Here and here on each side of this A, like it's receding. And I'm really using this video to document. So in the future, if I say, you know, if I'm talking about land there and it's not matching what I'm saying, then I know, because you can see there's an island here, 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 a bunch over here. That's at 5, 6 islands there. Little piece of land that jets out here and a couple islands here. The more I can point out in this, the more later on, because it appears to be constantly changing. Okay, so if you notice there, here everything was all sorts of islands. That's it. You can see there's an island here, 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 here. Now watch a bunch over here. Watch my mouse. See, I say the little there. Piece of land jets out right there. Jets out here, and it was about. That's at 5, 6 islands there. Little piece of land that jets out here and a couple islands here. Looks like it's 5, 6 islands. Looks like it's shifted by about 3 seconds. So what's interesting about this whole thing is not only did this get Mandela affected but preserved in my presentation in the way it used to be. I mean, that could lead one to think, oh, well, maybe YouTube just had some sort of glitch and it messed your video up or something like that, which, you know, that's plausible, right? So, but when I come back to this one and let me grab a spot where I'm talking here. Let's see here. Below. So if you want to hear sort of the background, more of the background on how this, okay, there you see, very beginning of the video, it's already messed up. It's not aligned anymore. Okay, let's go towards the end. Okay, here I am on the left. Let's see if my voice is lined up or not. Nope, I'm talking. Let's say this is CS5. Okay, nope, it's off. So this video, the audio and the video got shifted somehow, the entire video, but it wasn't off at the time I did this video. So sometime between, when would this be, June of 20 and now, something happened and this got shifted. So like I was saying in my last video about trying to find the messages within the Mandela effect, this reminded me of my very first video I did about the map way back in 2017. And guess what happened with that video? Watch this. Okay, here we are with this original video. We can see this was uploaded May 11th of 2017. Now, what's interesting about this video is it shares something in common with what just happened to this video. This video started out, it was aligned perfectly as we saw in my presentation, but now it has drifted to where the audio and the video no longer match. And it reminded me of my very first map video. So watch what happens here when I unpause it. Here's the very beginning. So this starts out. Show you guys about what I've noticed about the map changes. And I've got some okay, you see there, it's perfectly aligned, perfectly. But if I move this towards the end of this video, watch what happens. How these changes were made and the people that live in these areas don't notice. It's just mind-blowing. Here's another area you can
where
see
this D come over.
The audio and video are off.
Just amazing to me.
It's one of the reasons why I was so upset when I spent all the time to create this video and then only to find out it had drifted off and the timing was messed up. So I actually had to redo this video. So when this particular change happened and I saw my presentation preserved, the timing was perfectly at the time, was perfect at the time that I recorded this video. The video we're actually looking at there is not the same as the video that we can go watch directly. Looks like Nicola was there as well from Australia. So anybody that experienced either one of these Mandela effects, I really just wanted to document this because it's so crazy how much can happen, and we just don't even notice. You know what I mean? We don't take the time to go back and, I just happened to go check it, and I was like, wait, what's wrong with this? And then it reminded me of the first map video that started out great, and then ended up the audio and video didn't align. So that's just another proof that there's intelligence within some of these changes that I've seen personally. And now our little group, whoever is a part of this Mandela effect that experienced this along with me, since it was a live stream, you can look at this too, and you can see that this is indeed a shift that you experienced, a group shift. So it's almost like a group Mandela effect. So it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that. Lots of love, light, and unity. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.